何これ。カーソルどこ？オートプレイとか You are OK。 はーい。なんだろうこれ、上のカーソル。こっちか。思ってん。This floor makes don't give up. Hi. Keep looking and hi. Alright, being part of this forest or other. Oh. Must share everything and it works out. There are ups and downs of course. From one field but will all kind of bad. That the pain is absorbed and not long. このゲームあ、サボテンだ。Another spring. I'm going for a nap. カメは比較的普通に移動してんな。四足動物の移動の仕方がめっちゃシュールだけど。また岩に話聞くんじゃん。よいしょ。The sound is meshy and makes a nice sound as it rolls along roads. あ、わかんね。お、なんか別のマークあるな。Hi human, you found me finally. 猫ちゃん。We've been waiting for you for such a long time. 長い間待ってたぜ。Not my son had the icon. Look out for us this. We are here to show you what you were able to and help you navigate everything. そういえば俺、晩ご飯何しよっかな。晩ご飯そういえば、フィットチーにあるしパスタにするか。Good luck. はい。でかくね。なんか今動かなかった。話しかける前に。Let's see. はい、知ってる。Sure, it's sunny right now. But I read my son. Umbrella. My son umbrella back at the house. 暑いから家の下行きたいって屋根の下。どういうこと？あ、バオバブ。しかしそういえばペプシのバオバブ味だった。あれ、そんな美味しくなかったけど面白かった味した気がする。あ、シフト。スピードブースト。比較的アルマジロ普通に動いてんな。いや、なんでこいつこんな変な動きです。で、ワンディ。 あのアイコン目指してみるか。はえー。あ、ラクダ。ラクダどうやって移動すんの？カピバラ。俺はカピバラ。怖いんだけど、急に動かれんの。よし。やめて、襲わないで。エロ同人みたいに。Everything sings. なっている。How occasion helps avoid other bond and parts as it's how things stay exist to think all day long I want. Hear what you sound like and so does errors. Other things you then might think back. Other animal space. ああ、ミドルマウスボタンを。ああ、こんにちは。体が波打ってる。怖い。何？オープン。キラキラ光ってる。水？このゲーム謎なことにオートプレイとかあるんだよね。Hey, how far back do you think okapis go? You might not always feel it, but you took trillions of generations of okapis getting mixed up all the way back to forever. It's incredible you made it through and finally arrived here. The other okapis around here are reflections of you from back then, each with their own dreams and their own lives to guide. As you meet other okapis, you will sometimes feel separable from them and find where you really start and end up to you. Other okapis are near. Join V. Holding when close. Join できる。合流できるってこと？オカピー。オカピー？オカピさっきこっちいたよな。オカピーがいた。あ、ハートマーク出た。交尾か？あ、増えた。あ、すっごい。すっごい。あ、すごいオカピが増えるよ。あ、何あれ。囲め囲め。何も起きなかった。怖い怖い、なんか怖い。へいへいへいへいへい。 にもわからん。こんにちは。There you are. Over time you might find there's no right no. 何者にもなれないけど何者にもなれるみたいなゲームだった。何者にもなれるゲーム。As you explore, you know everything at once. At least not yet. まだそうじゃないと。Try letting go of a few things. This somehow copies by pressing or holding C. あ、一人になった。待って、みんな置いてかないで。一緒に行こうよ。一人にしないで。あれ、なんか置き去りにしてこなかった今ちょっと。あ、来てる来てる。草じゃん。草。I hope next spring 次の春には晴れることを祈る。Not I'll also。草にもなれんのかな。あの動いてるでかい岩何なの。カピいなくなっちゃったな急に。シマウマしかいねえ。ゾカピをどんどん回収していくか。I'm getting cooked out here every day. The sun just burns me alive. It's no fun. なんだこれ、なんか気づいたら上の矢印っていうかなんか太陽みたいになってね、上のやつマーク。なんだこれ。あ、オカピオカピー。よしよし、群れができてきたな。マウス感度が。Nice of you to stop by. I'm got the elevator. I'm waiting for my lab to be done. I can see where we. はい。ここからなんか変わんのかな。Hey, what do you make of all small things around here? All the plant and little creatures, are they here for you? Or are you here for them? It's hard to imagine that everything here for each other. Because you can only see from a copy's perspective, just as I can from a camera's perspective, but want to right, right. はい。中央が変わるって。あ、草になった。ああえあ怖い。もうこれ新手の怖いなんか。あ、アロエになった。おい。なんだこれ。こんにちは。Hi friend. It looks like you see things from a little thing's point of view. You might be around. オープンズシェルカテゴリー。はい。でかい動物が、オカピがでかい怖い。オカピに帰るわ、俺。俺はオカピになりたい。なんだこれ。猫じゃらしじゃん。して俺はオカピに帰ってきた。なんかでけえもんになってんな。あ、これいいじゃん。バオバブになろうぜ、バオバブに。なれない。なれない。え、石になってちっちゃっ。あーすげえこれ。仲間が増えるぜ。あ、うんころがしみたいなのいる。サカサカサカ。飛べねえの。あ、なにこれ。最近になったんだけど急に。Flying in forward enter help。急に空気中の細菌になった。緑虫。あ、なんだあれ。あれでけえもん浮いてんぞ。ヒュージ。何これ。どういうこと。何が起きているんだ俺に。助けて。大きい体に戻して何か何っぽいな。何が空中に浮いてる。なんだこれ。あ、帰ってきた。虫の世界から帰ってきたぞ。
I find it a little difficult to say what the subject matter of this seminar is going to be.
いい声してるね。
Because it's too fundamental to give it a title. I'm going to talk about what there is. Now, the first thing though that we have to do is to get our perspectives about the basic ideas which influence our everyday common sense, our fundamental notions about what life is about. Ideas of the world which are built into the very nature of the language we use, and of our ideas of logic and of what makes sense altogether. And these basic ideas I call myth, not using the word myth to mean simply something untrue,
これは草生え
but to
る。
use the word myth in a more powerful sense. A myth is an image, in terms of which we try to make
あ、
sense
サ
of
ソリ
the
がいる。
world.
まあいいや。あーすごい。草にも鳴き声があったの。え、なんだなんだか。まあいいわ。何が起きているんだ一体。アロエ。アロエの軍隊ってなんか怖いな。ああ、ああ、カブト合わせ。俺でかい生き物に帰りたい。返して。しかもオカピー、俺を助けてくれオカピー。でけえ体が欲しい。これ近づいてます？あ、帰ってこれた。俺はオカピ、俺はバーバブ。いえ。俺は森、俺は森。森の大移動が始まったぜ。あ、鳥さん。じゃあ後でやろう。暴くしかねえな。おお、ダンス始まった。ええ
You, as a human being, you grow out of this physical universe in just exactly the same way that an apple grows off an apple tree. So let's say the tree which grows apples is a tree which apples. using apple as a verb. And a world in which human beings arrive is a world that peoples. And so the existence of people is symptomatic of the kind of universe we live in. Just as hair on a head is symptomatic of what's going on in the organism.
でけえ岩だ。
But we have been brought up not to feel that we belong in the world.
もはやこれただの災害
So
や。
our popular speech reflects it. We say, I came into this world. You didn't. You came out of it. We say, face facts.
え、なに
We
な
talk
にな
about
に
encounters with reality. As if it was a head-on meeting of completely alien agencies. And the average person has the sensation that he is a somewhat that exists inside a bag of skin. The center of consciousness,
うわ、前に行け
which
ね
looks out at this thing and what the hell's it going to do to me? I recognize you. You kind of look like me, and I've seen myself in a mirror, and you look like you might be people.
やったー。岩になったら
So
仲間
maybe
がめ
you're
っちゃ増える。
intelligent. Maybe you can love too, and perhaps you're all right. Some of you are anyway. You've got the right color of skin, or you have the right religion, or whatever it is. You're okay. But there are all those people over in Asia, Africa, and they may not really be people. When you want to destroy someone, you always define them as unpeople.
もしかしなくても同じとこぐるぐるしてる。鳥になれない。俺は鳥になりたい。頼む。よし。高みへいけない。下に行く。ああ、できる。あ、さっきの俺だ。さっきまでの俺がいる。出向き。あっ、とりあえず話聞いてエピソードを集める。星そのものになれたりしないのかな。あ、アロマジロ。もっとでけえ群れにしていけどいないのかな。キリンになるか。俺には仲間がいない。俺は一人だ。牛。
We have this hostility to the external world because of the superstition, the myth, the absolutely unfounded theory that you yourself exist only
キリンか
inside your
なん
skin.
かよく見たらキリンじゃなくね首長いけど。
Now,
模
I
様な
want
く
to
ね
propose another
キ
idea
リンって模
altogether.
様あったよな。なかったっけあったよな。
Billions of years ago, you were a big bang. But now you're a complicated human being. But so we define ourselves as being only that. If you think that you are only inside your skin, you define yourself as one very complicated little curlicue, way out on the edge of that explosion, way out in space and way out in time. And then we cut ourselves off and don't feel that we're still the Big Bang. But you are. Depends how you define yourself.
サボテンの移動キモいな。
You are actually, if this is the way things started, if there was a Big Bang in the beginning, you're not something
怖
that is
い。
a
なんか
result
怖
of
い
the
この
Big
移
Bang.
動。なんかやだ。
You're not something that
細いよ。
is a sort of puppet on the end of the process. You are still the process.
キモい。
You
移動
are
が
the
キ
Big
モい。
Bang, the original force of the universe coming on as whoever you are. See, when I meet you, I see not just what you define yourself as, Mr. So-and-so, Miss So-and-so, Mrs. So-and-so. I see every one of you as the primordial energy of the universe coming on at me in this particular way. I know I'm
キモい
that
キモい
too,
キモいキモい。キモい。怖い。
but we've learned to define ourselves as separate from it.
ほらほら。タイミ見たくなきゃどくんだ。満足したぜ。あ、雲です。よろしくお願いします。タランチューラー。こんにちは。サソリです。え？あ、またちっちゃいものになっちゃった。何かある。ああ、なんだこれ。もう細胞じゃねえか、ほぼ。ああ、何これ。なんか漁師の世界みたいなとこ来たんですけど。ビーン、ポーン、ペーン。ああ、何が起きているんだ。何が起きているんだ。
What I would call a kind of a basic problem we've got to go through first is to understand that there are no such things as things. That is to say, separate things. That is only a way of talking. If you can understand this, you're going to have no further problems.
わ、コスモ、宇宙なのか。
I once asked a group of
俺は
high
一
school
体
children,
俺は
what do
一
you
体
mean by a thing?
ああ、何急話した宇宙が。
And first of all, they gave me all sorts of synonyms. They said it's an object, which is simply another word for a thing. It doesn't tell you anything about what
俺
you
は
mean
銀
by
河、
a
俺は
thing.
銀河。
Finally, a very smart girl who was in the group said a thing is a noun. And she was quite right. A noun isn't a part of nature, it's a part of speech. There are no nouns in the physical world.
俺は銀河の集合体。
There are no separate things in the physical world either. See, the physical world is wiggly. The clouds, mountains, trees, people are all wiggly. And only when human beings get working at things, they build buildings in straight lines and try and make out that the world isn't really wiggly. But here are we sitting in this room all built on straight lines, but each one of us is as wiggly as all get out.
俺は地、俺は太陽。太陽だった。俺もいつかあんなでっけえ太陽になりてえと思っていた。ソラールさん、夢が叶ったんだね。ああ？寒いし今日は湯船浸かろっかな。だいたい平日仕事前に湯船入んのめんどくさがってシャワーしか浴びないんだけど。湯船入った方が健康的だしな。なんだあれ。お、なったことないやつだ。What？ 俺は一体何なんだ？俺って一体俺は一体星が綺麗だわ。
Now then, when you want to get control of something that wiggles, it's pretty difficult, isn't it? You try and pick up a fish in your hands, and the fish is wiggly and it slips out. What do you do to get hold of the fish? You use a net. And so the net is the basic thing we have for getting hold of the wiggly world. A net is something regular. And I can number the holes in a net. So many holes up, so many holes across. And if I can number these holes, I can count exactly where each wiggle is in terms of a hole in that net. But in order to do that, I've got to break up the wiggle into bits. And I've got to call this a specific bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle, and this the next bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle. And so these bits are things which I mark out in order to talk about the wiggle, in order to measure it, and therefore in order to control it. But in nature, in fact, in the physical world, the wiggle isn't bitted. So the world doesn't come thing. You and I are all as much continuous with the physical universe as a wave is continuous with the ocean. The ocean waves.
なんか
And the
ギャラク
universe
シーの
beats.
中にさらに星があるぞ。
And as the wave, I wave at you and say, you. The world is waving at me with you. And saying, hi, I'm here. But the way we feel and sense our existence, being based on a myth that we are made, that we are parts, that we are things, our consciousness has been influenced so that each one of us does not feel that. We feel, we have been hypnotized, literally hypnotized by social convention into feeling and sensing that we exist only inside our skins. That we are not the original bang, but just something out on the end of it. And therefore we are scared stiff. Because my wave is going to disappear. And I'm going to die.
ないないないないないない。
And that would be
帰ってきた？
awful.
え？おおおおおお。これは孤独？どこに向かう？何なんだここは？お前は仲間か？仲間だ。あ。Space? Space! Space? Huh? Space? Space? Oh? Space. また一人。俺は一人。俺は一人。俺は一人。Space? Space!なんだこの幾何学世界。世界に俺の仲間はいるの？おかしいな。俺は動物だったはずなんだが、気づいたらよくわからない図形になっていた。あ、宇宙に帰ってきた。 あ、また宇宙に来てしまった。ブラックホール。お前はブラックホールじゃないか。ただ、俺はブラックホールになるぞ。よし。宇宙。これは一体。なんだ。なんだこれ。You are perfect. Perfect body. あ、なんだ。俺は太陽だ。あ、星 ?You are sun。ついに俺は太陽になれた。何これ。鼻くそ。誰がどう見ても鼻くそだろ。地球に帰りたい。地球に帰りたいよ。突入。うわーちー。岩石惑星。水の惑星だ。アイスプラン、あ、星に帰ってきた。これは氷山。氷山の移動法おかしいだろ。あ、氷山。これは氷山の中の木。 怖い怖い怖い。あ、星に帰ってこれたのか。ああ、教えてくれ。プロ、ヘドウィグ。ああ。ああ、よう。帰ってきたぜ。死によう。これは流氷。これは流氷。一緒に流されないか。ダメなのか。一緒に流されてはくれないのか、お前たち。
You are a fluke. You are a separate event. And you run from the maternity ward to the crematorium, and that's it, baby.
これは海藻。
Now, why does anybody
これは
think
昆
that
布。
way? There's no reason to,
いい出汁が
because
出
it
る。
isn't even scientific.
これには出汁が詰まっている。
It's just a myth.
うお
And
ー
it's invented
ゲ
by
ー
people who wanted to feel
仲間を増やせ。
a certain way. They want to play a certain game.
いいぞ、陸上に進出するぞ。俺たちはよ。
Camus said there is only
Get-
really one serious
Get-
philosophical question,
Woo!
which is whether or not
は
to
い
commit suicide.
ワカメの勝ち。
Should you or not commit suicide? This is a good
キ
question.
モい。
Why go on? And you only go on if the game is worth the candle. Now, the universe has been going on for an incredible long time. And so, really, a satisfactory theory of the universe has to be one that's worth betting on. That's it seems to me, absolutely elementary common sense. If you make a theory of the universe which isn't worth betting on,
俺は神。
why
よ
bother? Just commit suicide.
ろしくな。
But if you want to go on playing the game, you've got to have an optimal theory for playing the game.
「俺はワカメに生息域を奪われた草だ。よろしくな。」ワカメから逃げよう。ああ。どういうことだ。 どういうことなんだよ。あっ、お、あ、うわ、キラキラ星。あ、キラキラ星。え、これは、つか、これは木。返して。これはエビ。
If there is any such thing at all as intelligence and love and beauty, well, you found it in other people. In other words, it exists in us as human beings. And as I said, if it is there in us, it is symptomatic of the scheme of things. We are as symptomatic of the scheme of things as the apples are symptomatic of the apple tree or the rose of the rose bush. The earth is not a big rock infested with living organisms, any more than your skeleton is bones infested with cells. The earth is geological, yes, but this geological entity grows people. And our existence on the earth is a symptom of the solar system and its balances, as much as the solar system in turn is a symptom of our galaxy, and our galaxy in its turn is a symptom of the whole company of galaxies. Goodness only knows what that's in.
岩石惑星。つまりこっからはい。これは星。だよ、星。 あーなんか幻想的。これは猫じゃらし。キモいよー。宇宙人の侵略なの。あ、なんか巨大なウニいる。
When, as a scientist, you describe the behavior of a living organism, you try to say what a person does. It's the only way in which you can describe what a person is. Describe what they do. Then you find out that in making this description, you cannot confine yourself to what happens inside the skin. In other words, you can't talk about a person walking unless
慣れ
you
るもの
start
を増やしてい
describing
く
the
ゲー
floor.
ムってことでいいのかこれ。
Because when I walk, I don't just dangle my legs in empty space. I move in relationship to a room.
あ、キノコ。
And so, in order to describe what I'm doing when I'm walking, I have to describe the room. I have to describe the territory.
あー、ナメ
So,
ク
in,
ジだ。
in describing my talking at the moment,
はい。
I can't
Oh,
describe
sick.
this just as a thing in itself, because I'm talking to you.
登れへんのかい。
And so, what I'm doing at the moment is not completely described unless your being here is described also. So, if that is necessary, if, in other words, in order to describe my behavior, I have to describe your behavior and the behavior of the environment, it means that we've really got one system of behavior. That what I am involves what you are. I don't know who I am unless I know who you are. And you don't know who you are unless you know who I am. In other words, we're not separate. We define each other. We're all backs and fronts to each other. We and our environment, and all of us and each other, are interdependent systems. We know who we are in terms of other people. We all love together. And this
よ
is,
くわかんないけど、1
again
時
and
間経
again,
ったし終
the
わりにしよう。
serious